Folks, I'm being told we gotta get the frozen branches, holly, and deer antlers out of our arrangements. Even though we'll get yapped at by some, it's too early, but we're gonna start our early spring arrangements right here on my take on Home and Garden. Hey, thanks guys for coming by. I know you're excited to start seeing some spring. We gotta start. We're gonna right now. Let's look at the arrangements we had before real quick. Got frozen branches, things in the way, chairs in the way, and there we go, deer antlers. Okay, that's the show before and after. Now that you got a good reminder of what they look like, I'm gonna pull all the winter arrangements before we start. Now the first thing I'd like to do is maybe the pair of vases. And let's get started on that. You remember the routine, but I think I like to make it enjoyable so that it doesn't seem like a routine. And going through the different seasons, most of you know, it doesn't feel like a routine whatsoever. So let's look at what I've pulled out that I might want to use in my idea here that I want to convey to you. You have to kind of tiptoe around early spring. So we're going to be a bit stark because it's not full-blown spring and Easter yet. So we have to be careful. And I'm just dying to get some color in, like most of us are. I'm thinking a fiddler fern here. And I'll tell you what's really cool. I've got these magnolia blossoms that are opening, and they actually have a bit of snow, kind of a frosted look, and a little touch of glitter on them. Look at this. Now, also what I'm trying to accomplish here is bringing in pre-Easter colors. That's what you're going to see what I'm doing. So you saw the fireplace mantle. We're doing our floor vases. You know what's coming. Now I've got to do the shelves again, and we're going to update the shelves. Now here's a nice off-white blossom branch. Right now there's just 4 things in here. Here's a different magnolia. Love this, so realistic. I want to get that lower in the front. See, it's a little more cream colored. Then you know I can't resist the lavender. And that's going to complement several things going on before Easter. And here's a different one. Now that's not too much. And here's a berry stem just coming out. And I'm going to turn this toward you in a second. Let me get a look and give that a tweak. Okay, so we're not overpowered with flowers. A lot of what we got going on are greens, stems, plums. See, I think we got another green to put in here. Maybe this plum. Alrighty. I'm really liking that for your early spring bouquet. You don't see typical spring flowers in here. We're not there yet. See, so that's what we're doing. Now I'm gonna do the matching one. We'll do that real quick and try to remember what I put in there. Here's that plum branch. I think the first thing we did. The bigger one. The realistic one in the front. Are beautiful. Creamy white. Blossoms branch. The plum leaf branch. Okay, so I think we're close to what we did before, and we'll be even closer after I put in this berry branch. Okay, let's get that in place and we'll look at that a bit. We'll wrestle with those off camera. Now we've got our different large vase. So I want to do this one different. We have our supersized one, and I've been kind of putting stuff off over there on that one. See? Thought something was still missing. It's the ostrich fern here. Okay, not too bad. No big. I always do it, it seems. And here's our separate kind of lone corner vase. And we'll see what we got for her. Here's that different magnolia. Ooh, just love, 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 love that. It's really small. There's a different lavender here. We'll do an ostrich fern. Okay, here's something different. Here's some purple thistle. Ooh, I don't know. Here's that early peony that isn't quite out yet. Would that work? I think maybe. Goodness. Heck yeah. We got our other lavender up in here. And our peony that's just coming into color. You see why it's early. It's even almost like a green bud yet. Because it's tight, it's just coming out. Oh man, yeah, loving that. I still need an accent. Yes, nice, something smaller like maybe this. Maybe pink as well. I think so. I'm going to put this down here so I can remember that. I'll want that. And the big one, oh, look at this glorious thing. Just tall as can be. Bragging rights included. And then something smaller. to give some color in the middle. Ooh. Let me turn that around and face you. Now I heard somebody out there say, I don't see anything hanging yet. He usually likes to hang something. Well, nothing's had a chance to really grow that tall to be able to hang yet. I don't think. Possibly some early berries, maybe like this. So we don't disappoint. Look at this cutie. There we go. I'm going to move this vase where it goes, and I'm going to put the cameras on the big vase. Okay. I hope we have time to do one more after this. And I love the big one. We're going to get in this feathery tall piece. We don't have a lot of coordination yet until we start filling that in. You know how that works. Just a bit of green. And plum. Like you knew you were going to hear that one. And these are your basic pieces that you see me use season after season because they're just filler pieces. Now look what we're introducing. There's only one of these. Glorious lavender fruit branch, budding branch. I want to get that element in here. Here's another one in the creamy and peach. Oh, I can just about smell this one. Now I know you can't win over here. I'll have to hear about it. Angela and the camera positions. I always hear about this one. So I'll try to give you a view of each. Let's see. Now that I have a couple things in there, I think we can get a ostrich fern, fiddler fern. And we'll want to keep a couple, but this is so big. I think we'll take a couple in here to push this over. These I like because you can curl them, and they could actually be your hanging piece if you want a hanging piece here. Here's a real cute English lavender and a lavender Timothy. Let's see what else I can get away with here. I think something bigger, something more special. Oh, these crabapple are just coming on. And look at the hydrangea. Just a glorious, just in time for our spring look, what we're gonna do to our shelves in the next video. How's that? Is it full and looking right? How about a lavender hydrangea too? Now we want to look full and robust, but not overdone because it's early spring yet. We heard that. And I'm going to get us back to center because I have one more vase I'd like to do for you. It's a cutie. Poking around, seeing what's stark and minimum. It's really tough for me. I did not use that word. Oh, strike that from the books. Yee, ugh, I almost got ill. Stark. That'll work. Okay. So, I have another pink hydrangea. Look, it's so realistic. I got a little plum stem here. I got this beautiful, could be tuberose. Little lamb's ear. Some sweet clover. Cute bunch. Yes, some of this. Okay, now we're talking. And a cabbage rose. Something lighter, one more lighter deal in there. How about a bud branch that's not even out yet? Just to break up the purple, violet, and dark. Okay, so with that said, I think, possibly, I'm really convinced that I'm going to have to take you and show you all around. Now, you new folks, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and check out that store. And it's all down in the description box for you, along with our P.O. box number, if you forgot to send a Christmas card. You might want to send one next year, which is this year, at the end of the year. Whatever you like. Take care, folks. And thanks, everybody, for being there and being happy. And we'll see you again bring up our spring decor right here on my take on Home and Garden in another over-the-top, full of life, wonderful decorator video.